guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Samuel Basoto, the #1 player inside the entire world at the time of this recording. But first, today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Free, stop whatever you're doing and check out this brand new boss here from the Doom Tower. The latest update inside Raid Shadow Legends just dropped earlier this month. No better time than to pick up the game right now. And if you're new to the game, if you're easily intimidated by these bigger RPG champion collectors, that's right, over 500 champions to collect inside the game, don't worry, I've got you covered. I have a second YouTube channel where I upload every single day in Raid Shadow Legends. Now in Raid Shadow Legends, guys, they just introduced a brand new faction of champions, which I think is really cool. They're kind of like samurais, kind of like some undead samurais in there as well. And my favorite, I don't have her yet, but my favorite of these champions are, look at the art on these champions. It's Riho Bone Spear, very good champion who's all about healing your team and debuffing the enemies at the same time. That's right. Every champion kind of has their unique role in synergy in a game for over 500 champions. It's kind of cool how they keep finding new ways and new abilities to add to the game, to add different dynamics to Raid Shadow Legends. And they also added a bunch of new champions just this week. Take a look at the art on these champs, guys. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download Raid Shadow Legends. Go ahead and use my link in the description below. Check your inbox right over here in the upper right-hand corner, and you will get a bevy of rewards for you guys today. We have 100k silver, 50 gems, and 3 ancient shards, along with your very free epic champion, Jotun. Very solid champion to help you out on your Raid Shadow Legends journey. You can hit that download link, or you can scan my QR code on the screen right now. Thank you very much, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring today's video. Gonna watch some highlights using this unique deck that I have not shared here on the channel yet. It's Miner Mortar Elite Barbarians. Yeah, you heard that one right. Obviously, Elite Barbs pushing their way into pretty much every single meta deck. I want to throw the question here to you guys early on. Should the Elite Barbarians, or do the Elite Barbarians deserve another emergency nerf? My opinion, probably going to be very unpopular. And I'm going to say no. I think it's still refreshing, at least in my mind, to have the Elite Barbarians being viable. They are, at the end of the day, a 6 elixir card, right? I mean, that's an expensive card. It's 1 more elixir than the Prince, right? So they ought to be better than the Prince, and I feel like they are, you know, given the elixir cost again. I feel like we've gone so long having Elite Barbarians just be one of the worst cards in the game that it's a little odd that they're good. And that kind of adds to how powerful they seem. With all that being said, listen, you know, I'm not gonna lie, the stats don't lie, right? They're being used quite a bit, so totally recognize the argument as well that they are a little bit too strong. So Samuel's gonna be using again this Miner, it's hard to even call it a Miner deck, right? With Mortar and Elite Barbarians, but Miner Fireball too. You'll see that he's not using poison as his spell. So here he goes with some opposite lane pressure. He's going against Anaban, and Anaban is playing the Elixir Golem Barbarian Hut deck, and it's going to be a really fun matchup because it's a, you know, a faster cycle deck, I guess, comparatively, against one of the biggest powerhouse decks inside the meta right now. So I really wanted to start with this replay. Again, this is on his road to #1 in the world. After this, I'm going to go ahead and play, or not this match, but after these matches, I'm going to go ahead and play the deck myself as well. So here we go, just kind of setting up, being very, very, aside from that 1 Elite Barbarians at the bridge after Anaban invested in the 5 Elixir Electro Dragon. Other than that, we've been pretty passive, right? Just kind of reacting to the Barbarian Hut, going with a Musketeer here, going with Mortars as well. Anytime we can get that Mortar value, not just against Barb Hut, but against any Spawner, Furnace, Goblin Hut, are all very popular right now inside the meta. So here comes the Log, and here comes the Electro Dragon for Anaban as things start to heat up here 10 seconds into double elixir time. Look at that Musketeer safely perched there right at the bridge outside of the range of that Princess Tower. Anaban goes in with another Barbarian Hut, and then he scores the King Tower activation. So early on, not even early on, at this point in the match, I'm thinking like the edge is actually going towards Anaban here, despite Samuel not taking any tower damage. He hasn't activated elevated king tower, and here comes the big first kind of monster push that we're going to have to contend with. And keep in mind here, we're very susceptible to tornadoes being pulled into the double dragon with 2 musketeers, and you can see it right there. So we go to the lead barbarians way in the back. Also, we have a high elixir golem to just buy a little bit of time, keep everybody nice and bunched up together, and then get tons of value with that fireball. So here we go, opposite lane with the mortar. Baby D comes down on top of that mortar. We go to the lead barbarians, not just to put some pressure in the left-hand lane, but also to distract momentarily that baby dragon as we score a couple mortar hits on that left tower. So at this point, you've got to be thinking, hey, if I'm Samuel, I could maybe potentially just win off of a tie here, right? Off of a draw. So we'll see. We go with the defensive mortar again for these waves of barbarians, also momentarily distracting that dragon. Here we go again, another baby D there at the center of the river. The musketeer does such good work. Man, Muskie is MVP in this matchup thus far, right? Certainly either musketeer or the mortar, because we've used so many musketeers. Every time musketeer is in hand, notice he's going to be playing it almost immediately, and if not immediately, we're going to be cycling to it really, really quickly. But this time might be the difference. Here we go. No, musketeer is played again, the right-hand lane first. We have elite barbarians and a fireball putting work in the left, getting a lot of elixir recouped here. We go keep cycling these elixir golems as well. Skeletons down to help DPS down some of those blobs in the right-hand lane. And hey, nice work again here. We go with elite barbarians on defense. And we have full elixir because of all of that recouped elixir. We go with the miner on the tower. Again, remaining cognizant here in triple elixir time that it's going to be a draw. It's a matter of getting the most damage. And look at this push in the right. We have fireball selected, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is fireball value. So he NATOs in the musketeer, but we put those elite barbarians right smack dab on top of the battle healer. Really just, Animated can't do much here, because we're allowing nice spacing. We're letting all the troops kind of do their job one troop at a time, and we're not taking a ton of damage because of it. So look at this, 8 seconds, 7. We don't have the damage advantage right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and look at that! 1648 to 1782. The wow comes down from Samuel, and the wow comes down in response from Animan. They both get the CRL #1 emote, the exclusive CRL. I think that was from Japan, right? So this is, I don't know if this is Kid's account, but either way, it's somebody who, Suwanki, who loves Kid. So there you go. He is playing Logbait, which is definitely back inside the meta. I gotta say, it's kind of refreshing in a way. Maybe not for mid-ladder players, but for high ladder, there was not much Logbait for a long time, and it is kind of cool to see it back inside the meta. So here we go with a mortar setting up as soon as this knight is dead. Are we gonna, okay, no, elite barbarians are now in hand. Looks like, so this is a matchup that I'm really, really curious to see how Samuel plays this one out, right? Really curious to see how aggressive he is, especially with the elite barbarians, because I run an elite barbarian deck. Who doesn't, right? I shared it actually a couple days ago here on the channel. It's the one that Schwarzen shared on the channel. And going against Logbait, I'm never really sure exactly how to use my elite barbarians, or I should say when to use my elite barbarians. So oftentimes I don't think I'm playing them enough. So that's why I'm paying special attention here to seeing the habits of Samuel. So nice defense there, just kiting the knight and going with the musketeer on defense against the princess. However, a nice 6 for 8 trade there. Well, I guess we did kill the princess. I was going to say rocket versus the mortar and the musketeer. So all things considered, I guess we did get 9 elixir worth of value there. We just split those skeletons at the top there. No princess in hand to worry about. We play elite barbarians way in the back. Rocket is out of cycle, kind of anticipating that goblin barrel, and it does come down. So they do get a few goblin stabs, but I like that play. So that's one use of elite barbarians, playing them to preemptively stop potential goblin barrels when you know the opponent doesn't have rocket in cycle, that being an important caveat. So here we go. It's going to be, let's see, the opponent has log, they have gang. They're going to go gang here in the left, I believe. Ooh. So we go to elite barbarians again to protect that mortar. I like that play. And they do go with that goblin gang. However, our mortar, can we get one hit here? I think we're going to get a hit. And fireball on the princess. No hit on that mortar, man. sometimes that delay on mortars can be just crazy. Log goes down against the Goblin Barrel. Nice job cycling by Samuel. Pretty fast cycle on this deck because of the skeletons and the Ice Golem. And here we go again, setting up with the Musketeer. Fireball this time will be used against the Goblin Barrel. Unwilling to take that damage. Certainly it would be way too much to take. And we go with the Miner, trying to assassinate that Princess, but the opponent does a good job protecting her. So here we go, Musketeer again on that familiar center bridge. We go with the Mortar again, and the Skeletons preemptively, along with, look at this, guys. So we're going to take some of this Goblin Barrel damage. Actually, nice job sending that Miner in as well. We're going to get tons of Miner chip damage as well. Then we go opposite lane with the Mortar as well. So let's see. Can we protect this Mortar here? Are we going to try to protect it? No, we're not. We do get a lot of chip damage though, but still the advantage, it goes in the favor of the opponent in terms of damage here. Already into sudden death overtime. So we're just going to go ahead and log that Princess. Don't want to deal with her. Rockets in hand, gangs in hand, and so is the Goblin Barrel. They go with another safe rocket there against the Musketeer and the Mortar. And here it comes. We're one card away. Okay, oh, the Elite Barbarians catch that Goblin Barrel. Not 1 ounce of damage, which is really good because we didn't have that log in the cycle. We go in there with the Miner, predicting the Inferno Tower, actually. We already have the Princess down, unable to protect the Musketeer. That was unfortunate. So still haven't been able to come through with any serious damage. We go with Elite Barbarians. They're tactfully deciding to take some damage from that Goblin Barrel. And here we go, reloading with a Mortar. Let's see what we do. Here it comes, Miner on the Princess. Gang is down. We go with a log against those Spirit Goblins. It's going to allow that Elite Barbarian to get to the tower for 2 hits. All because of that log used on the offensive end of the arena. Again, Fireball's in hand. Fireball comes down on that Goblin Barrel. Here we go again. Inferno Tower set up from the opponent. A few hits with the Musketeer. And again, nice job protecting that Mortar preemptively with the Ice Golem. This time the Miner is caught by the Knight. But again, a rocket comes down, and that's 2 mortars for 1 value. You hate to see that, but still we have a nice damage advantage. They have to get aggressive with their rockets on offense here, and there's not enough time to do so. So I guess all things considered, that double mortar value off that rocket was actually the perfect play there, because now we have damage advantage, and we hold on to the log. We resist the temptation of using that log on the offensive end just to chip away, and we're able to come away with another tie victory with only 208 remaining on our weak side tower. You can see the patience here instilled in these matches by Samuel. Very, very good stuff here. So here we go. Samuel this time on the top of your screen, but I'm really happy to show this one because Asuna, the opponent, is actually running Lavaloon. So Lavaloon with this deck, well, we'll be using our Mortar, obviously, strategically. I don't know if we'll be able to pull off a King Tower activation, but certainly possible. And then, of course, using our Musketeer, getting a ton of value out of our Fireball and our Musketeer. So here we go, attacking early on with the Miner. Bomber and Mega Minion both used by the opponent. So check this out. We have a skeleton on that tower as well. It's going to take it all the way down to 2688. Fireball immediately comes down. We're going to protect that Musketeer too, utilizing the Ice Golem. Fireball comes down from the opponent, but we are able to finish off the Mega Minion, and Skeletons distract some of those pups while the Musketeer cleans up. So nice, the last second Ice Golem there, right, by Samuel. Samuel comes in with the Miner. And it looks like they don't even have a good option there. They go with the minions, but man, we're going to do some serious damage to that tower. Minions actually go back, hang out with the Miner first, and then Musketeer allows a temporary lock onto that tower, so the Princess Tower of Asuna down to 1812, and now we go aggressive with the Elite Barbarians. We have the log at the ready there. Log does come down. Elite Barbarians make quick work of those Barbarians. Now we have one Barbarian awkwardly in the right-hand lane and a Balloon Bomber in the left. It's going to be a nice Fireball value for days here, and that Balloon, after a Fireball, will not get a hit on the tower. Zap does come down, so nice job using that Mortar to pull it back up, and we still score a Mortar hit, maybe even 2. Let's see if we can pull one off here. No, we can't. One of these days I'll get the timing on those Mortars right, guys. One of those days is not going to be today, though. We might go tower pressure with Miner here. Nope, looks like we're going to go Elite Barbarians. Okay. So are they going to go Barbs? Oh, wow, they're going to sack tower. So they decided we might not be able to stop this. Let's play Bomber weak side lane. go Barbarians on the Elite Barbarians and have ourselves a little counter push here. They have Zap in hand. They're going to go ahead and use it immediately. Meanwhile, we're cycling a Miner to distract against that Mega Minion. Miner will not be able to intercept that Bomber, and here comes a Balloon. So not looking good here on the left-hand side. Smart decision, wise decision by Samuel just to kind of reload that Musketeer in the back, finish off the Mega Minion, send the Miner in to try to assassinate that Bomber. Nice job there. We will take a little bit of tower damage, but now we're going in with a big counter push here. Or a push, I should say. Miner tanking for the Elite Barbarians. Elite Barbarians are absolutely annihilating everything in their wake here. We do have a surviving Musketeer. Now we play one in the opposite lane as well. Let's see what we do. Elite Barbarians in the pocket. Oh yeah, I think that was the right decision, right? 3, 2, 1 second remaining on the clock. We have a Musketeer on that tower. Another shot, 117. That's going to finish things off with a fireball, and there we go. Just doing a good job getting value out of that remaining surviving Musketeer that we placed all the way back in the left-hand corner. That Musketeer finished the game, sealed the deal there with Elite Barbarians in the pocket. Otherwise, we would have lost our tower there. Not much you can do against a Lavaloon push with Mega Minion coming at you when you're playing this deck. Elite Barbs, Muskie, Ice Golem, and Log is our starting hand. And we're just going to go with a Musketeer here. And I see I'm scared to use the Elite Barbarians here, even though they might have, yeah. Okay, so they go Dark Goblin. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna go Skeletons on the Dark Goblin, send a Log in here, and kill everybody. We take some damage though, right? I'm just gonna go Mortar here. Okay. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna send in Elite Barbs. Because, well, that sucked. That really sucked. I'm going to let all those skeletons go. I might take a little bit of damage, a couple hundred damage on that right tower. All right. Predicting a princess, maybe, and he doesn't send it in. So we'll just go with a Miner here. Don't have to worry about the safe spot. I'm not going to respond immediately to that Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin will help out against that Miner, though. Going to split Skeletons over here. Going to go with this. Going to go with this as well. Ice Golem to block some of these Skeletons momentarily. And again here, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to get prepared for the Inferno Tower. And it doesn't come. Gonna go Miner here on the Princess. Don't get a hit, don't get a hit. Okay, good. Good. All right, so not the start that we wanted here, guys. We do get a couple shots, though. He's gonna get some serious damage here on the right. Well, nice job with the Musketeer placement there, Ash. Thank you, Ash. He doesn't have Princess in hand. I have to fireball this. I don't have a good response. Alright, let's try to attack. Does a good job protecting. I'm gonna go with a defensive Mortar. I think I should have been doing this a little bit earlier. Nice Golem protect here. And that was a fail. Log comes down. Okay, send this in over here, this in over here. Fireball ready for the Inferno Tower. Ah, Skarmy keeps getting me, guys. I'm the worst, man. How many times is that Skarmy gonna catch me off guard, huh? Okay. Oh, man. I'm taking so much damage here, guys. Elite Barbs. He's gonna Skarm. Okay. Yeah. What am I gonna do against this, right? Muskie. Ice Golem. Skeletons to pull. Okay. So I decided to not go in with to try to get one last push. And here it comes. Okay, we hit some of the Skarmy. Ah, the Dark Goblin stays alive, though. Gosh, man, I can't get it. I can't get it! Dude, this is a tough match. I'm not saying it's a tough matchup. I'm just saying it's a tough for me. It's a tough matchup for me. All right. Catch some of that. Does he have Fireball? What do you think this dude has? Skarmy's back in hand. Trying to time the Skarmy correctly is proving and that's going to be GG's, man. I'm no Samuel. I'll tell you that, guys. Wow. That was well played. I don't know what I could have done. You know? The Skarmy especially was really what got me in this one. Yeah, that's a log. All right, good game. Let's try one more, man. I wonder what Samuel would have done in that matchup. Certainly not sending Elite Barbarians, I think, what, 2 times into the Skarmy? We predicted them a couple times, but it never really felt close, let's be real. We get a chance to do it again. We get a chance to do it again here, guys. So he might go Princess. If he does, I'm just going to go Muskie. Okay, he goes Princess, that's fine. Miner into tank and to hopefully kill this Princess. Tank and assassinate, that's your job. That's cool. And we will split, we'll go this lane this time. He has Knight back in hand. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. I don't really care about the Tesla. Maybe I should, but try to get the gang out of his hand here. Not much I can do to support that, but I was hoping the Musketeer might survive. That's not the case, so it is what it is. Really don't want to take too much more damage on the other side, so I'm gonna play some defense, go in with Miner. Just gonna fireball the Princess. All right, so it's his move to make something, to do something aggressive here. Let's see what he does. He might even go like Knight. Okay, just gonna go with a Goblin Barrel. Thought he might go Knight Bridge or something, but he doesn't. Did the Ice Golem in case he tried to support that. Try to get some skeletons in front of that Muskie. Doesn't work out for me. Long juke. Still don't catch it. Such a long juke though that actually the miner catches it. Okay, so we still have damage advantage, albeit you know, not a huge one. Gotta be careful here. Don't think we need to support this. Elite Barb time. One, two, three. Boom, boom, boom. Fireball here. He does rock it. Doesn't hit our princess, though. Getting ready for the princess. Keep thinking he's going to send in. Okay, this one's looking a lot better so far. Fireball. Boom.
That was a big one, guys. That was a big one. Okay. I think he's gonna get me, guys. Got it! Got it! I don't know how, but somehow we got it. Wow! All right. Whew. Wow, what a crappy job I did of hosting there. But it got intense down the stretch. I feel like at the end there, ooh, that really haphazard fireball cycling helped me out, secured the victory, albeit an ever so close one. Big shout out to Samuel Basoto, guys. Check out his player stats and profile. Links to statsroyale.com. Check out my profile there as well. See my wins and losses using this deck. The deck link will be in the show notes below. And hey, I got 30% off GFUEL, I think, for one more day for you guys if you use my link in the description below. If not, if you use it later, you still get 10% off when you use my code ASH. You guys can see that in the link. And a big shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner as well. Thank you for watching, guys, and as always, take care, guys.